gonna make another live this month. I'm just coming here real quick. I'm trying to make sure I'm still consistent. I've been consistent all this time. We're doing the Vlogmas. Yesterday I did another bonus podcast episode, and I'm like, it's already approaching 11, so I'm in the car, real quick, and about to give a live before I go back into the house. So I decided to name this title real quick. Besides say hugs and love, I hope you enjoy your Christmas, Jesus' birthday. Um, I don't know if Hanukkah's still running. Kwanzaa starts, I know, tomorrow. If you have a birthday that happens to be on Christmas or whatever, and just saying hi real quick, but like, how was y'all day? How was Christmas for y'all? I have a finale, which I still need to watch. Was supposed to be today, but my nephew told me no. I think it's like the 31st of this, New Year's Eve is when they have a chill day, considering um it wasn't a lot of traffic out. We didn't have that many. We don't have like usually when Christmas be on like having like a bunch of people, like family dinner stuff like that. If we have it at our house, um, I knew some people who had to work day even though it was early. Because most places don't be open usually on Christmas holidays unless it's like okay, most gas stations maybe a place that's a liquor store. Now I live in Michigan, and they recently changed the law here. If people want to buy, alcoholic beverages on Christmas, it used to be that you weren't even allowed to buy alcoholic beverages on Christmas Day here. Now they changed it where you're allowed to buy them. It's just, it's between like sometime in the morning and after 12 p.m., give it a go. I see people now. I never went to Red Lobster on Christmas. It was my second time around. Like, do they have catering or are they actually open a Red Lobster? Oh, I mean, Red Lobster on Christmas. I meant to say. Um, I see they were open. It's some rare occasion. I see last year it was a piece of place open, but I think the movie theater, of course, is open. But like I said, most things are going to be closed. And CVS's, which they got. If y'all ever heard about, hey, this person just came in like Rite Aid. They use Perry, used to be Rite Aid. Hi, Jeremy Rally. Oh, okay. It's a couple people in here. Hi, how y'all doing? How was y'all day? How was your Christmas? Because like I said, I don't know, what y'all celebrate, what y'all believe in. So hi, Avina Ramirez. I'm just saying, hello to y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed your day, Christmas Day. Oh, that's good to hear. Christmas, and Hanukkah. I mean, Kwanzaa starts tomorrow. Or if you even if you just a day period. I just hope y'all had a good day. Um, I don't know what the heck does a review. Oh, thank you so much, Alvina. Okay, Queen of Bog. Merry Christmas to you too, Queen. Forgive me because I'll be chopping up people's names and stuff like that. F5 blog. But Merry Christmas to you too. Like I said, I just want to do a quick video quiz. I've been doing Vlogmas. This is my first time doing Vlogmas. Being consistent doing some type of video where it's a podcast. I did a pre-recorded or just even getting up on here. So I'm keeping. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Hi, Miss Eddie. Oh, this really made my day. How are you? So you I was so used to your name being Random Adam and stuff like that. I didn't know you changed your name. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Oh my gosh. That really tickle me today. I holler at you. Hugs and loves to your family. Strong ass block. Report. Okay. Unwanted spam, commercial content, harassment, and bullying, whatever. Because what the fuck? Oh, delete. Delete your ass off of here. Remove. So, so if fuck you, your day's strong upon. Here we go, Miss Attic with them troll hoes. You can never get away from them. Okay, yeah, girl, they are. I just clicked on to see was the asshole who was just on here was still leaving messages, and they got your shit on review, Miss Attic. You find they got I find you love. They're gonna sit there and have your shit on review. But the asshole who was just in here, if that motherfucker is in here time, I'm gonna sit there and do that. Yeah, good things been life been life and stuff like that and stuff. But other than that, I'm so happy to see that you're in here. I've been doing this like coming back on live recently. I mean, I did a couple like months. Yeah, last month I think is when I got on live. So I just been on here chilling, just taking it day by day. You know. Ugh. So do I have a moderator in here? Because I'm not used to even being that many people. The last time that I had this many people above is when unfortunately Kobe Bryant, one of his daughters and mother kids and stuff passed away. So I'm not even used to this many people here. But I don't understand why your comments were under review, but the asshole that just trolled in here comment to say that shit was not on review. I don't get it. Hillary, let me view the messages. Let me see, can I block this bitch ass? Hide this humor from Chasper. Yeah, okay, was hidden. I guess you can't block, but I'm about to hide or something because I don't get it. Why the block button? There is no limit to a block button. But like I said, I was just coming on here to say, hi real quick. And I was going to originally do another like quick podcast like I've been doing the past couple days. You know what, Miss Attic, I have not been to Canada. I have not been to Canada in about at least 10 years. We used to more so go when like because Canada is different, like even like say the gambling and liquor laws. Like we got three casinos, but I only been to two here. I don't like gambling like that anyway. And like in Metro and Detroit area here. They used to be kind of scattered out. So we used to go there because it was easier the few times I did go. Because once you get 19, but I ain't gonna lie, I snuck in there a couple times before I was 19 into the gambling thing. They let me go in there and didn't call me then. But when I was trying to get in when the guys was in the strip club, I got Danny's there, male strip club. They made an ID when I didn't go back. I didn't try to go back there more until once I got of age. I'm just keeping it real. But I used to go to. There was a Chinese medicine grocery store there, and it was certain medications with my skin condition, the hidradenitis condition I have. Before, of course, I was diagnosed. It did help me, and it seemed like they only had it was across their Windsor. We used to go there a lot, and then like I said, they would go there to Casino Windsor. That's the part we used to be at was Casino Windsor. Except one time, I don't know. I went there for honors field trip, and it's a place I forgot. It's not Windsor, but it's another place. I don't know if you know it or not, because I know Canada's big as heck. Where they had like they were known for like their theaters and having like different plays and stuff like that. I went there for like 1 or 2 field days, but it's one of them little like little cities or countries that they close even on a Friday. It was like 9. Everything was closed at 9. I remember that. We just went to one play Friday night. We went to it was Three Sisters, and the next day we had to go to a what's to do about nothing. But I didn't get a chance to see the play because the person at the time, because it was like I said, it was a field trip. It was a field trip kind of arrangement. She didn't like the play. We waited for the other people that came with us um, for them. But like I said, going back to the Chinese medicine, I used to get that they're only places that have it there. And then they had it where it seemed like we went into more trouble coming back across the border, coming back to the US. They started like, okay, who are y'all? Okay, driver's license, we have birth certificates. Then they inspect the place. Then a couple times we had to hide the medicine because when they changed the rules, and then it got to the point like we were hiding the damn herbal medicine like as if it was drugs and stuff. And then it got to the point that we just stopped going there together and occasionally ordering the ointment, and it did help with certain medications. But of course, it's expensive because it's like $30 just trying to get it shipped. And after that, eventually, we just stopped going over there. Period, and try to get stuff in, like trying to, like I did both natural and the medical thing. But yeah, so is there anybody else in here? Thanks for the likes so far, y'all who are in there. Like I said, I was just coming here to do a quick hello with the stuff. But yeah, the government, and I ain't gotta tell you, Miss Attic, about and anybody else about here. And Coke Trump 45. You know, I don't want to talk about politics and nothing like that. But yeah, well, here I think Trump said they threw one of them ships, whatever, and to help the Christians in Nigeria today. And then he can't even say Merry Christmas without trying to say the left side, or the Democratic whatever party, radicals mess. It's like, just say Merry Christmas. Shit, get the fuck out. Oh yeah, that is the downfall, the outcome. I'm just wondering how this is gonna be, starting next month, next year, because it's like she been giving hits for several years that she been on some bullshit. Okay, on and off really when she first began her rap career, but I was still rocking with her on and off, but she really has been showing her off, especially as far as I'm concerned when she married her, her great, her lovely the grape piece that she's trying to protect in her ass. Okay. Bye. Mm-mm. I don't know who this person is, but remove. Mm-mm. Nope. I don't want it. Delete. Delete. But yeah, so especially with the stuff that with the Megan stuff, and then coming with people's kids. But you know what? Remember Miss Attic? Um. Oh, thank you. Jesus love you too. Ashley with an X. God, thank you. Um. You know what? I know it's thrown up. I just thought about this person named spamming called JB. That's actually my dad's. His name is just two initials. Just to let y'all know that. Kind of threw me off a little bit. Like, what the hell? My dad's 90 years young now. He got a smartphone, but he ain't on the phone like that. but but Nicki Minaj been giving hints, like, with the Megan situation, how she did last year. And even when, what was that? I didn't watch American Idol. I mean, like, I don't know if you watch American Idol that, but seeing snippets about when Mariah Carey was on there and how she was spazzing up between on and off with her. I don't care about your kids, blah blah, all this other shit. During there, she was giving hints. But consistently, like I said, in the past several years, especially since she has with her um possibly handler, if you know what I mean, husband, and all this other stuff, and her affiliate with other problematic folks, and even the issue with one, like, that's a whole thing. So then it just you know put icing on the dirt cake with the whole thing with her, with the, not the nigga, but the Carly B issue, and how the way she just came to that woman's babies and threatening kick formation, and we treating somebody talking about these child girls and talking about comparing her and her son like they are the chosen ones, and telling the baby, the baby stuff like that. So it's like, okay, she keeps saying stuff, the stuff about her husband. He said several times online, it is all worse, and she didn't say nothing. He said the derogatory F statement, besides them harassing the victim, because his ass didn't report that he's a SO offender. It's just, you know what? Remember who was Karen Beard? What was her name? Miss Harris, the Karen Beard woman who used to talk about Nicki Minaj, whatever. I cannot. It's reactor. Camellia. Camellia Rex. Mm-hmm. Well, Miss Attic, next month they've been saying for the past month or something now that because of which was based on him attacking somebody and overseas, that since they didn't pay that, and they won the lawsuit, I think, by not showing up or something like that, whatever how outcome it is, they ain't doing what they supposed to do. And because of that, and her refusing to pay that, or maybe she thinking the unicorns or Barb's gonna pay this shit, or she in the now or whatever, or still in the corner talking about Bigfoot or whatever the hell derogatory statement she be talking about, Meg, okay, that she might lose her house next month. So if that occurs, mm, and it's like, no, that's a lot. But I'm like, it's not just like, the magazines that used to be in grocery stores, like them Stars and US Star and all that stuff, just saying that. Yeah, he is spending her money. Heck, he even spent money to get a bus or ticket to where when Cardi B was still Offset, and they called themselves was going to confront him and the the bum Inc. Corporation, him his dumbass and his friend that was like indirectly harassing Cardi B, and they even said like they were going to knock her on all this other great shit. Mm-mm. This was unexpected live. Yeah, so busy spending her money. That's true, Miss Addict, because I don't know. Say you're able to get back online. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes. And if you're not back on here, I'm definitely gonna leave the live. But hugs, y'all. I'm wondering. I just gotta make sure. I hope that the notification still shows that you're on. That so I could see that you make a video back there. Because I remember the last time that I seen that you had made videos was when Nicki Minaj was going against Meg. I remember that. And like I said, I'm so used. I'm on this phone there and things. So I can't see until at least you're topping it. It's like the two people is if you are the one that came back in the room or not. Top messages. I want to see all the messages. Show messages so I see. Okay. Mm-hmm. Access. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But let's see if they're gonna actually make sure they look out for her. See, what she knows is she's like what they call what the thing with the grifters. Her thinking, they suck in the life out of people that's even on their side. You know what I mean? So if they suck the life out of people and find no uses, regardless how much you kiss their ass, you can put the finest shea butter, cocoa butter, mango butter on there, and they still will F over people, several people that aren't even in their corner. They will backstab you with a smile. So the fact that she feels like I'm going to do this and she thinks it's going to work out with her favor, because I mean she's always going to have some fans that going to be blindfolded or accept whatever she does and actions is okay. Okay, even the villains have fans, okay, or whatever. That's them. But she's thinking like that's gonna help Trump. Has Trump really helped Kanye West? Yay, yay, whatever, Jägermeister, whatever the hell his name is. Or he's helped people, but like I said, he sucks the life out of people. So or anybody thinks so. Yeah, they can use they using her, but how are they going to help partner? Are they going to make her a citizen? Are they going to pardon her husband? Is she hoping to get her brother out of jail for what he did to his stepdaughter, former stepdaughter? It's so many questions. Well, you know what? Even though she's a gripper, you could, even two things could be right at the same time. And that's what I'm saying. Candace Owens been for the last couple of years been on their side too, Miss Addict. And you know how now how they turn on her. And now I'm trying to catch up and find out what the heck is going on with them, with her and them. And they got a problem with her now. Like she's calling like to get the truth, but that is without because you don't want to say too much on here, whatever. But I will say this, I did not know about Carly Kirk until after the on there. Okay, but I will say this: even though he was saying all the perfect stuff, and racist stuff about us black women, black people, and saying certain stuff, and people should not terminate the babies regardless or much, but he did also request the Epstein files, and I'll leave it as that. So and then 2 minutes later, you see Erica Kirk with her finest leathers painted on pants up there in the probably hucking a JD Vance and his mascara eyebrows and his eyeliner efforts. You know what I mean? It's just some stuff that's and we'll let it be. But that's from our. But I'm just Candace, like I said, she's now all of a sudden, yeah, she brings something up, but she needs to be careful too. Yeah, it's like his eyes to a certain extent did start open based on that. But like I said, I noticed that nobody wants to bring that up. But he was questioning, like I said, the minute he say Epstein's house, Epstein files stuff. When I seen all, like, hmm, oh, see, that was a problem for them. Just that alone. Mm-hmm. So, but like I said, Kanan, like I said, backstab people who have their back and will do anything. And then she's a black woman too. At the end of the day, so they really going. Like I said, would even they could do that to Charlie Turk one of their own. A turning point. Yeah, it's a turning point, all right. Woo. You want to say, but you don't want to say it on here, okay? But mm-hmm. It does. Oh, okay, y'all. Sorry about that. I forgot that even though I'm not in the house, it connect. I keep forgetting to disconnect Wi-Fi because I'm outside. I'm in the driveway, and it was doing some error. So I don't know, Miss Ad, you're able to see it. I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes. If not, I'm definitely gonna get off here. But I do appreciate following. But yeah, but I do notice this too. It did start to disconnect a little bit the minute we started talking about certain stuff without really getting into it, and then all of a sudden, the Wi-Fi, which was working well for the past 20 minutes, like I said, it kind of loose disconnect because outside the house, and I forgot to use the mobile. All of a sudden, we saying certain shit. Then all of a sudden, it was like, mm-mm, mm-mm. That means it's time for us to get off. Wait a minute. I forgot I miss Addict. So, do you celebrate Christmas or do you celebrate Boxing Day since you live in Canada? I thought about it. And I know Boxing Day is not on the same day as I forgot to say that, not just, celebrating Christmas Day or Hanukkah and everything, but also Boxing Day. So I forgot that or wherever what your beliefs is or what you um, celebrate. I just thought about it. It did just coincidence, wink wink, started doing that when we were saying certain stuff. So I definitely don't want to, and that's probably a sign for us to not keep talking about it. Because I've been chewing the heck out this gum. It ain't got no darn flavor or nothing like that, but once in a while. Hmm. I thought I was gonna be a couple minutes, but yeah, this is pretty nice. Other than that, did it snow up there where you're at? Because I know the weather is it cold out there? Today was actually like almost 40s. We had like Arctic chills like a week or two ago for almost like 5 days. No, it was before winter started up here. And it was like Arctic chill and everything else. We had some snow, but eventually it melted down, thank goodness. But tomorrow they said it's supposed to be freezing rain from starting 5 a.m. until 4 p.m. tomorrow. So I don't know what the hell that's going to look like. Mm. But for Christmas, for people who look for snow, we didn't have no snow up here. It melted. Oh, it used to be a time I loved this snow, but I don't care for it as a grown adult. Just for the kids of some people, but mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. What else can I think about while I'm on here before I get off? I was originally going to do a video. It's a couple videos. Even though I keep saying it, and my thing, with procrastination and consistency, but there's certain videos I do want to work on. Um, I was going to do another movie review. I watched. I don't know if you've seen Unexpected Christmas on Stars or whatever, or however way you're able to see it, but it was actually not a bad Christmas movie. It's a new Christmas movie that just came out. I was going to do that. I was another movie review of a movie last month that got to do with Tyler Perry. Lord Jesus, help me. I haven't watched. Excuse me. I haven't watched the movie yet, but I plan on doing a review. I was originally going to do it today as my Vlogmas video um for today, but by the time the day went past by, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go live today and then do the review. I'll try to do it tomorrow. Because even though it's the day after Christmas, I mean, it's nothing wrong with Christmas review. And I mean, it is what it is. But what else can I? think about real quick while I'm on here just doing improv because I know it's two people in here. But I did not. I actually had bought like a couple shots. I don't drink like that anyway, but I was gonna mix it in and make like a drink. But I was gonna wait till later on, and the way it's going might as well be to after midnight before I had it. I was originally gonna have like some alcoholic, buy some alcoholic eggnog, and then I changed my mind. I don't know unless I'm gonna get it for like New Year's Eve and stuff like that. But oh, there's somebody. There's a Twitch, Miss Ashrock. I've been following her for a while. I might do a video. I haven't done that in a long time, Miss Zach. When I used to do them shout outs when I first was on here on YouTube, because we kind of got on YouTube around the same time. But if I do one, like I wanted to do one possibly of like black girl, black lady streamers, they have like a long list. I would have to make that as a mini series, as many that is. But anyways, y'all, hugs and loves. I appreciate you so much of y'all that stopped by. I'm also Miss Attic because I'm not Clean Afric blog. I definitely gotta remember that name. I gotta make sure, like I said, my notification bell because on YouTube, sometimes you be subscribing to something and knocking I also say medication. I meant to say subscriptions off. So I'm about to get off here. Hugs and loves, Miss Attic. Hello to everybody. Y'all enjoy your day, blessed up, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care.